In today's episode, we're taking Bridgerton's Regal romance and translating it into real-life rooms you can actually live in: soft palettes, graceful curves, luxe textures, and modern restraint. Think grand, but never stuffy, elegant, yet effortless. If you love interiors that feel cinematic and cozy, you're in the right place. Please subscribe, like, and comment your favorite idea. We'll explore color, moldings, statement furniture, silks and velvets, chandeliers, mirrors, art, and flowers, then balance it all with sleek silhouettes and contemporary function. Whether you're styling a small apartment or a spacious home, these tips scale beautifully and work with many budgets and lifestyles. Save your must-try moments as we go. Throughout, I'll show you how to combine Regencycore details with 2025's clean lines for rooms that look curated, not costume-y. Expect practical sourcing advice, DIY shortcuts, and styling formulas that you can screenshot and repeat. If you're excited for this Bridgerton-inspired journey, tap subscribe, like, and comment where you'll start first. When crafting a Bridgerton-inspired space, your color palette is the foundation of the mood. Regency interiors traditionally leaned on muted pastels, powdery blues, blush pinks, buttery creams, balanced by richer accents like emerald, burgundy, or navy. These shades instantly evoke refinement but keep the atmosphere soft, never overwhelming. In 2025, pairing those gentle pastels with natural textures feels especially relevant. Imagine pale walls offset by the warmth of oak floors, marble side tables, or brushed brass hardware. The richness of silk, damask, and velvet fabrics adds depth while sustainable materials like linen and rattan bridge the gap between period charm and modern consciousness. The key is balance. Too much pastel in the room can feel washed out, while too many dark hues will overpower. Layer the colors thoughtfully, use neutrals as a backdrop, pastels for expansiveness, and jewel tones for grounding moments. This strategic palette becomes your anchor, giving you endless flexibility to style within both timeless and trendy directions. Architectural detailing is what truly sets Regency-inspired spaces apart. Decorative moldings, wainscoting, and ceiling medallions give even the simplest room an elevated, refined character. These details create rhythm and proportion, guiding the eye while grounding the space in a sense of timelessness. They're subtle, but their impact is unforgettable. In modern applications, you don't need grand ballrooms to achieve this effect. Adding chair rails, wall panels, or ceiling trims can instantly evoke Bridgerton's atmosphere. Even rental-friendly peel-and-stick versions of molding now exist, making it easier to experiment without long-term commitment. Architectural details become your stage set for furniture and decor. The key is proportion. Don't overload your walls with ornate profiles if the room is small. Keep trims and moldings consistent, and allow for breathing space. In 2025, the trend leans toward streamlined classical details, clean paneling, shallow profiles, and symmetry paired with bold modern art or lighting. This creates harmony between old-world charm and today's minimal chic. Furniture is where the Bridgerton look truly comes alive, combining elegance with function. Think curvaceous silhouettes, sofas with sweeping arms, chairs with carved legs, and tables with refined inlays. These pieces ground the room in Regency grandeur while still offering comfort. A single statement furniture item can transform the entire mood of a space. In 2025, we see a rise in mixing antiques with contemporary reproductions. A vintage chaise long upholstered in new velvet, or a modern sofa with subtle Regency-inspired detailing, bridges the gap between timeless and trendy. These pieces tell stories while providing the durability and comfort that today's lifestyles demand. Balance is essential. Too many ornate pieces can overwhelm, while too few may lose the effect. Consider anchoring the room with one or two showstoppers, perhaps a carved settee or gilded armchair, and let the remaining furniture be more streamlined. This creates visual interest, elegance, and everyday practicality. No Bridgerton-inspired home is complete without fabrics that add richness and depth. Think cascading silk curtains, damask upholstery, and velvet cushions layered across seating. These textiles instantly elevate a room, creating softness, warmth, and luxury. They catch the light beautifully, turning every glance into a romantic scene straight from a period drama. In 2025, designers are pairing traditional fabrics with modern shapes. A sleek armchair covered in blush velvet or sheer linen drapes layered beneath silk panels brings a refreshing balance of past and present. This creates visual intrigue, luxury without heaviness, elegance without excess. Layering fabrics thoughtfully ensures harmony and comfort. The secret is variety in texture. Smooth silks contrast beautifully with nubby linens, plush velvets balance crisp cottons. These combinations invite touch and add personality to a space. Choose 2 or 3 key fabrics, repeat them across the room, and let them tie the story together, timeless, chic, and effortlessly Bridgerton. Wallpaper was a hallmark of Regency interiors, often featuring romantic florals, damasks, or intricate toile scenes. These patterns told stories of pastoral life, nature, and refined elegance. In a Bridgerton-inspired home, wallpaper becomes a dramatic backdrop, instantly transforming plain walls into a luxurious statement that feels both timeless and cinematic. In today's homes, bold wallpaper is making a stylish comeback. Modern designers are reinterpreting traditional prints with updated color palettes, soft sage greens, muted blushes, or even monochrome navy and cream. Accent walls or powder rooms are perfect places to experiment, giving you a taste of Regency charm without overwhelming your interiors. For 2025, mixing wallpaper with minimal furniture and modern art creates a fresh balance. A grand toile wall behind a sleek sofa, or floral panels paired with geometric lighting, brings old and new together beautifully. This layering of history with innovation allows wallpaper to shine as both an homage and a trend. Lighting is the jewelry of a Regency-inspired home, and nothing says grandeur quite like a chandelier. In Bridgerton's era, crystal fixtures reflected candlelight to create drama and romance. Today, modern chandeliers with LED bulbs still deliver sparkle while being energy efficient. Their presence elevates any space, whether over a dining table, entryway, or living room. Beyond chandeliers, layered lighting is essential. Wall sconces cast a flattering glow, while table lamps add intimacy and warmth. The interplay of light sources creates depth and atmosphere, highlighting architectural details, fabrics, and finishes. Regency style celebrates opulence, but 2025 design trends prioritize functionality, so lighting becomes both decorative and purposeful. Think in layers, a chandelier for drama, sconces for accent, and lamps for comfort. Even candle-style LED fixtures bring Regency charm without the risk of real flame. This mix ensures your interiors glow with elegance and practicality, creating a space where timeless romance meets modern convenience. Mirrors were a staple of Regency interiors, not only for their beauty but also for their function. Large gilded mirrors amplified candlelight and created a sense of grandeur in ballrooms and parlors. In your home, they remain powerful tools, expanding space, reflecting natural light, and adding an air of elegance that feels both luxurious and timeless. Metals play a similar role. Gold, brass, and aged bronze details bring warmth and shine, balancing the softness of fabrics and the richness of wood. In 2025, we're seeing these finishes used sparingly but effectively, on side tables, lighting bases, mirror frames, and even cabinet pulls. They add a subtle sparkle that never overwhelms. To achieve harmony, avoid mixing too many metal tones. Instead, pick one dominant finish and repeat it throughout the room, allowing mirrors to double the impact. A gilt-framed mirror over a marble mantel, paired with brass candlesticks or sconces, instantly channels Bridgerton charm while feeling modern and cohesive. Artwork and florals are the soul of a Bridgerton-inspired interior. In Regency homes, grand portraits and landscapes adorned the walls, often framed in gilded wood. These paintings told stories of family, heritage, and romance. Today, you can achieve a similar effect with vintage art prints, oil-style reproductions, or even modern portraits framed in ornate styles. Fresh flowers complete the atmosphere, offering both beauty and fragrance. In 2025, florals are being styled in looser, more natural arrangements rather than stiff bouquets. Think cascading roses, wild garden blooms, or seasonal greenery in porcelain urns or crystal vases. This relaxed approach feels elegant yet approachable, just like Bridgerton's romantic gardens. To tie it all together, pair art and florals to create focal points. A gilt-framed portrait above a console styled with a vase of seasonal blooms makes a striking vignette. This layering of imagery and nature adds vibrancy and warmth, reminding us that interiors are not just styled, they are lived in. One of the most exciting aspects of 2025 design is how Regency elegance blends seamlessly with modern minimalism. Clean-lined sofas, sleek sideboards, or geometric light fixtures sit beautifully against ornate moldings and gilded mirrors. This contrast prevents the space from feeling overly theatrical, grounding Bridgerton's romance in contemporary practicality. To strike the right balance, focus on contrast and restraint. Let a few ornate elements, like a carved chair or chandelier, shine against pared-back surroundings. Minimalist backdrops and muted palettes allow Regency details to breathe, ensuring the room feels timeless instead of theme-driven. This approach keeps your interior sophisticated, not staged. Incorporating modern pieces also makes spaces more livable. Think of a velvet sofa paired with a streamlined coffee table, or an antique desk alongside a minimalist lamp. The mix creates harmony where past and present meet, proving that Bridgerton-inspired decor doesn't have to sacrifice functionality for beauty. You don't need a grand estate budget to achieve Bridgerton-inspired interiors. With creativity and resourcefulness, you can recreate Regency elegance through thrifted finds, DIY projects, and clever styling. A second-hand dresser painted in a muted pastel, or a vintage chair reupholstered in velvet, can look every bit as refined as a designer piece. DIY moldings and wall trims are affordable ways to add architectural character. Peel-and-stick paneling, gold leaf kits, or even creative stenciling can replicate Regency flair at a fraction of the cost. In 2025, budget-friendly decor trends emphasize personalization. Your unique touch turns thrifted treasures into bespoke statement pieces. Don't overlook upcycling. A brass spray-painted mirror, a repurposed side table, or handmade drapery can refresh your space while keeping costs low. The goal isn't perfection but atmosphere, combining vintage finds with modern hacks to capture Bridgerton's romance without overspending. This approach makes luxury attainable and deeply personal. We've journeyed through every layer of Bridgerton-inspired design: colors, architectural details, furniture, fabrics, wallpaper, lighting, mirrors, art, modern blends, and even budget-friendly hacks. Together, these ideas prove that Regency elegance is not just a fantasy but something you can live with every day. Whether you prefer opulent or understated, there's a way to make this style yours. As you begin transforming your own spaces, remember that it's about creating atmosphere, not imitation. A single velvet sofa, a romantic floral arrangement, or a statement chandelier can capture the Bridgerton spirit. Your home doesn't need to be a grand estate to feel timeless, chic, and elegant. It simply needs thoughtful layering and personal touches. Thank you for joining us on this timeless meets trendy tour of Bridgerton interiors. If you loved this journey, please subscribe to House Envy, like this video, and comment with the idea you'll try first. Your engagement helps us bring more design inspiration straight to you. Until next time, live beautifully and stay inspired.